I don't think this is very applicable to a lot of realtors having a own persona of themselves right now.
Oh, 100% it is. You have to have that persona.
Okay.
I mean, it's $20 a month, the best $20 a month you can use. And just as much time that you can save, you can waste just as much time as well if you're not using it properly. Here, take this link, you can talk with it, any question that you will need, it will pop up, it will highlight, you can speak with it. AI is not going to replace realtors, but an agent using AI is going to replace you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This video is presented by Prompton Real Estate Services.
How do you use AI tools in real estate? Well, today we're here with Kyle to find out everything we need to know. He's been using a lot of tools himself and teaching others to use it. So hopefully after this conversation, I can quit real estate. So what tools are you currently using that you think is making a change?
Well, obviously, I mean, ChatGPT is the big one. Obviously, ChatGPT, you need to have the premium account. If you're not having the premium account, I mean, it's $20 a month, the best $20 a month you can use.
It's actually not easy to get good at ChatGPT.
Yeah, without prompting, if you can't instill your own framework, that's where, right off the top about wasting time and getting frustrated with your responses, right? It's only as good as we're the tool who's driving that, right? And if you aren't the driver doing it properly, you're gonna get lost in the weeds. So, you have to spend a lot of time. I tell people now who just want to get into it and remove your Google browser, your Chrome extension, whatever, Safari, and just have your ChatGPT app. Start asking it questions instead of, how directions to hear. Did the Canucks play tonight? Did the Canucks play tomorrow? Just start playing with ChatGPT in an app form, and then you're gonna start to be able to understand how to operate it and be a little bit more familiar with it. I have about 100 questions that I give to new agents or anyone that will know you intimately. Like my ChatGPT, I have like 90 PDFs of my speaking style because of my YouTube channel. It knows how I speak. It speaks exactly like me. It knows my goals. And when you can put that in, you have a coach to be able to bounce ideas, and it'll give you something right away in line with what you were wanting to do.
Yeah, that's very interesting. I don't think this is very applicable to a lot of realtors having a own persona of themselves right now.
Oh, 100% it is. You have to have that persona.
Okay.
That is, for me, your starting point, because if you can train your avatar to speak exactly like you, now it's like all your blog content, all your social media content, your ad copy, everything like that, it will speak like you. A lot of people have problems like speaking like a robot, this does not sound like me. Make it more human, make it more human. I don't have to do that because my avatar speaks like me. I pass it right away. I can get content out immediately. And that's why I think coaching and taking courses, you need to have some sort of training in that capacity to be able to do it. For me, it's so easy now, but I've spent hours and hours and hours, and I nerd out about it with a bunch of my friends too. But it is a game changer because you talk to anybody, AI is not going to replace realtors, but an agent using AI is going to replace you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right now we've been talking a lot about using AI for marketing, right? Blog posts, this is all marketing. How else can real estate agents use AI right now?
With Notebook LM, for example, investor clients, with the new changes here in BC and Vancouver, with all the changes to residential tenancies, you can upload 80, 90 pages from the residential tenancy. Upload this in. It doesn't hallucinate because now it has a PDF that it reads directly. So, before I would upload, say, the rules for a residential tenancy branch, if I had clients saying, hey, I have a client who's planning to move out, what are the responsibilities on cleaning the unit? You could, have that conversation with ChatGPT, but it's pulling information from so many different sites, blog posts. Even if you're uploading it in there, it's hallucinating a lot lately for whatever reason. Where Notebook LM, because it's powered by Gemini, the tokens are so much longer, it is now only scrubbing data exactly from that PDF that you've uploaded. So now it's powerful. It saves you time. So instead of your client saying, hey, what do I got to do for this? What do I got to do for this? Here, take this link. You can talk with it. Any question that you will need, it will pop up. It will.
Whether you're a first-time buyer, seasoned investor, or ready to sell, Prompton Real Estate Services is your go-to partner in Vancouver. Their market knowledge, personalized service, and commitment to success set them apart. Take the next step with confidence. Visit Prompton.com and let Prompton Real Estate Services help you achieve your real estate goals.
So we covered the marketing side of AI. We covered the paperwork side of AI or information consolidation. Is there ever going to be a point where these AI tools are helping on the transaction side or the people side of AI, of real estate?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, there's
Highlight,
a
you can
platform.
speak with it.
I was using it. It was called HeyGen. So it's creating your own avatar, right? So if you have saving time, your whole like buyer seller journey, talking about all the disclosure forms, instead of always having to jump on like a call, you can create an avatar of yourself with a video. You can throw in the text. It can mimic your voice. It can mimic your talking. So you can create all these custom videos and a library of things that you don't need to spend all this time filming. It's done within like 10-15 minutes, and you can create a catalog in terms of your customer journey to be able to help supplement and take you away from there. They're also, with this HeyGen within your website, they're starting to be able to do these plugins where you can actually have an avatar of yourself that looks like you, talks like you. They can start chatting with you, and if you've made that avatar that we talked to off the top with ChatGPT, it will know all the answers about you or questions about properties and things of that nature. So it's for sure coming, where it's going to help with your customer experience, being able to save you time. That's what artificial intelligence is.
One of the biggest gaps of AI world is data, right? So if there are companies coming in and like being able to transform houses into data, then that is very valuable. Yeah, or just having enough data of the home that when you do put it into this computerized system, it knows what this home is worth, like what buyer needs to be connected with this home.
I mean, I think definitely our CEO thinks in the next 10 years, half of realtors there won't be a need for half of them because of artificial intelligence. That's why it is really important for people to understand how to use this, because as the data and the technology improves, it's going to be harder and harder to keep up. And so many people and so many brokerages are using it wrong, incorrectly, or not even in a proper application, that it's actually doing harm. And if there's any agents out there that don't think that there's a need on it, you're going to be out of the business 100%.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. Where can people find you?
My Instagram is kylemark.realestategroup, and yeah, give me a follow on that. If you want tips and tricks, reach out to me. I'll send you a document.
Sounds good. Thanks so much, Kyle.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay.